Can you give me some examples of things that we've done for some of our clients or are working on?
Sure. So an example would be, say you have investments or you have lines of credit with a large number of individuals or companies, some kind of entity. You'd be interested in knowing as soon as possible if something significantly negative happened with that investment. And the only way to do it today might be to have a group of people who are just monitoring the news and any other information they can get to get a hint that this particular person I've lent money to is now in trouble, and it might be a line of credit I want to get out of. That would be an example of a business that would benefit strongly from this kind of technology, because we could help those human researchers process a much larger amount of data, or even approach the idea of automation. Although again, that's something we always want to be careful with. But if today someone can read 10 articles in an hour, we might be able to process a larger number of articles for them and summarize them, for example, to allow them to do this, what we call risk monitoring, at a much higher scale without just stepping up the human element.
And then even, taking that further beyond the monitoring component to actually take action on it. So a downstream user or a downstream system in another automation sequence could take action on that. They might notice particular data attribute trends from the content we're finding that we need to get out and that we need to plug into another process. So really that purity of extracting data points 1, 2, 3 through n through 1,000 whatever, the purity of getting data out of content is an area that we're constantly looking at in this space, in this AI text analytics space, because it has such a broad variety of use cases that can be associated with it. We hear new ones all the time from our clients and our prospective clients, and as we attend conferences and we work with folks in the industry, we learn of new use cases all the time, and the core of it comes back to what Kyle's talking about. How do we get at specific data points that are of interest within certain documents, do that at scale, do that efficiently, do that reliably, do it very accurately, and then feed that information to a human or another system to take action on? That's, I think, where we're going to find our best success. And for us, for Kingland, it helps us to clarify, I think, where we invest in the space of AI. There are other areas as well, that we can get into, I think, with the additional commentary, but that really clarifies for us and for our clients where we are investing in AI.